friends, May Flaum here for Jesse James Beads. Today we are creating with the Heart Chakra strand of rose quartz and glass. This is so beautiful. And I'm going to be making a necklace. So I am going to do a wire wrap. You see me make the loop here. And then I held up my chain. So this is a chain that I'm repurposing from an old necklace. It's got a toggle clasp on there, and I'm just doing a wire wrap on one end. As you can see, I put one end of the chain through, and now I am wire wrapping this. And this is a very, very fast and simple design. My teenagers love it. Every time I make one of these necklaces, they steal it as soon as it's done. They love this style of necklace. So I'm happy to share this quick tutorial here with you today. You just make your loop, you get your chain hooked on one end, you add your beads, you repeat on the other side, add a clasp if you didn't have one already, and you're done. It's so very easy. And it's up to you. With this strand, you have a lot of options. There's a lot of really beautiful gemstone and glass beads and metal accents. There's so much to love about these strands. On this one, I'm going to keep it very, very simple. I am going to use one of the larger pieces there of rose quartz and really just accent it. And then again, as I said, using my round nose pliers, I'm just making a loop here and then wire wrapping around to finish it off. But before I do that wire wrapping part, taking the other end of my chain and wrapping it around. And I mentioned before, I'm repurposing. That's something I'm doing a lot of this year, is finding different pieces from older jewelry, and instead of them just sitting around, either reworking them or taking them apart and using them for scrap parts for other pieces. And I'm really loving it because it is reducing my waste and it's getting things used. So there we go, wrapping the other side around. And then of course, as always, you're going to snip that off and then use your pliers to ensure that there is no rough spots, no rough wire. And you guessed it, the necklace is done. It's that quick and easy. And I tell you what, this is a favorite. This has been a favorite that I've been gifting. And if you didn't have a clasp, you could then measure and decide how long you wanted it and add a clasp in, or you could alter things. You could also bend this slightly if you want some angle to it. That's entirely up to you, but I tell you what, these sure are a lot of fun. I can't get enough of them. Now for the earring, I'm just using an eye pin, and I'm just putting one of the beads, and I'm just going to wire wrap the top of this eye pin. And you'll notice there's a lot of stuff on my table here. I like to have a lot of choices out when I'm making earrings, because sometimes I think I want an earring to be big or small, but I change my mind along the way. And it's just easier for me to have my findings out and make that choice as I go. Now you might have noticed I used 2 pairs of pliers to wire wrap that. That is my big tip that I have learned on accident recently. I was having struggles getting good eye pin wraps, and when I'm using 2 pliers, it just works so much better. And sorry there, I went off screen a moment, but I'm just checking that there's no pokey wires there. And then once that is good, we can open the eye pin at the bottom and add it. We can also open the eye pin on an earring wire and attach. So it could be done now. We could add a tassel. We could add all kinds of things. I happen to have these cute little star charms that I got from Jesse James Beads, and I am going to attach that to the bottom and call it good. And yes, by the time I finish this video, but before I edited this video, the teenagers had already come in here and snagged these. They love them. And I hope you liked this very fast and easy little tutorial, a little bit of upcycling, a little bit of gemstone jewelry, and a whole lot of fun. Be sure you are subscribed to the Jesse James Beads channel so that you will not miss any future videos, and have a terrific day. Also, be sure to tag us when you create with Jesse James Beads so we can see what you're making, like, comment, and give you all that beading love. Have a great day.